Hello and welcome to another First Impressions video brought to you by MMO Play. Today we're taking a look at Asda 2 Evolution. It's a free-to-play MMO from Games Campus. At least that's the portal available in the US. Looks like there's a variety of them. It's kind of an Asian-style free-to-play, I'm guessing kind of grindy game. It's similar to a lot of the other Asian MMOs. It's got the fantasy feel, anime-style graphics. Female characters are wearing very skimpy costumes, very huge eyes. That usual kind of feel. We're going to play a wow. Well, we're going to have to play that now, because it made me laugh. So, we're going to play a mage wearing, well, pretty much, I guess, that. Anyway, so let's jump into the game and see how it played. Alright, so now that that's over and we're actually in the game, we can take a look. It does have, looks like click to move. We got right click and drag to kind of camera turn. We also have a lot of the Asian games use, where you can go in your quest journal and then have it automatically run you to a location for your quest. So if I have a turn in, I can go talk to an NPC, click on their name, boom, I'm there. Well, I run there. If I have monsters to kill, take me to the right area. Very good for new players. You don't know your way around. Kind of takes away a little bit of the whole feeling of exploration, but I mean, a lot of times these kinds of games were all about just hack and slash and the combat. Also, since it's an Asian grinding style game, I'm expecting a lot of co-op, some hardcore monsters later in the game. Early on, it's pretty easy, but most games are really easy early on. Just kind of learn them. Thinking like people complaining about how easy Diablo 3 was in the beta and how hard Inferno is. Yeah, that kind of thing. I'm expecting that endgame in this game is a bit of a challenge. Alright, we started with two weapons. I got a sword and a bow. Mostly I'm just going to start with the sword. You notice there's not any traditional, like, spellcasting style spells. I have melee ability, well, weapon abilities. Right now I got my bash from my main hand, or I got a flame arrow if I was using my bow, which we'll switch to in a little bit. But let's just kind of go over here and kill these the weirdest wolves ever, but they're young wolves. So there we go. You saw it use a little bit of mana, a little bit of build time, hit a little harder, but not much. By default, 2. We'll loot everything nearby. Just spam it, and you got all your loot. You can also click on it to grab it, but leaving it bound somewhere and just to grab would be nice too. I do have to kill 5 of these for my quest. So we're just gonna take a look at killing 5 of them, see what this is. XP. There we go, you also see they gave you a handful of potions to start with. A little bit of gear. When you pull up your character sheet, make sure you look at the premium items, because that's where all your, like, equipment will go. You also notice that I don't really see a, like, rest function, but I got so many potions and monsters are hitting that hard. That and I'm meleeing as a mage. I mean, there's my first problem. Alright, now that we did that, we got some more monsters to kill. See, we got 2 quests, only finished 1. But let's switch it up to a bow and see how that looks. Alright, so I got my bow equipped, and we're going to take a look at my flame arrow, and it hits a little bit harder. You also notice they're dying before they get to me! Yay, I'm not taking damage anymore! You know, my spells also have a little bit of a cooldown, so you can't just spam them, you have to use some auto attacks in between. It does have an auto attack, it's not a like Age of Conan, where you have to hit a button for every swing. Just taking a look at the interface as we go to our next quest. You see it right there, click, and I'm going to him. Look at my inventory. There's a shovel you get early on. There's the sword I was using. Level 5, I'll get to open that chest. Got some extra, probably potions in there. There we go, red exclamation point means turn in. Makes me think of a cross between WoW and Mario. There we go, we got some XP. You can't really talk to your interface while you're in the middle of a dialogue, so make sure you finish your talking before you start trying to hit hotkeys and going, what the heck? Because that happened. You notice there is bind on equip. That's a good way to make sure that the game doesn't get, like, full of useless garbage. At the same time, sometimes you just want to hand gear to your alts, but these are intro quests, that doesn't matter. It is also a free-to-play game. There is a microtransaction system. It's got an in-game store. One complaint I might have is you can buy power. You can buy pretty good gear with the in-game store looks like. I'm usually more of a fan of microtransactions that save you time, but if you're interested in a MMO like this, I'm guessing it's going to have a WoW-style endgame. You just don't have the free time and you want to get caught up? Hey, there you go. Click the game and check it out. It's available for free. If you like the content, stay tuned to more videos from MMO Play. Nice little mini-map. You can also click on the mini-map to move.